What's going on, YouTube? It's the boy CD. Today we're gonna react to the 7 Sinful versus 7 Heavily YouTubers. By the title from the last video I reacted to, by the thumbnail, you already know who's on the list. That's definitely number one of Sinful. Let's get straight to the video.
And specific YouTubers who perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins of greed, gluttony, pride, envy,
Is
wrath,
that
and
something right
sloth.
there?
However, if you flip these upside down, you'll find another set of 7 YouTubers who represent the exact opposite, the 7 heavenly virtues. My name's Ryan. We'll be comparing YouTubers who represent the 7 deadly sins and their corresponding heavenly virtues, starting with gluttony versus temperance. The sin of gluttony is described as excess eating or drinking, which best describes Nikocado Avocado, a popular mukbang YouTuber. On the other hand, the virtue of temperance is often characterized as emotional restraint or self-discipline, which is best exemplified by the YouTuber Matt Stoney. Both Nikocado and Matt are seen to eat thousands of calories in a single sitting, but the difference in their weight is night and day. One is viewed as a 130-pound respectable guy, while the other, a 350-pound gelatinous behemoth. So, what makes him so different? Nikokado's diet reads like a fast food menu on repeat, as showcased in his videos. He often indulges in large portions of fast food, processed snacks, and sugary desserts. These foods are typically dense in calories, but lack essential nutrients, leading to an imbalance in his nutritional intake. On the other hand, Matt's diet emphasizes moderation and healthier choices. While he may consume large quantities of food during challenge videos, outside of these challenges, he focuses on balanced meals comprising of lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. In an interview with GQ, Matt reveals that his meals are most often just protein shakes, a handful of almonds, some fruit and vegetables, and a slice of bread. On top of this, Matt's background in nutrition studies further explains why he knows how to stay healthy. But there's more than just food on the table here. It's also about the headspace these two inhabit.
How do you how do you manage to buy a damn near whole menu of like KFC and eat it in one day?
Nikokado's relationship with food also appears to be closely tied to emotional comfort and coping mechanisms, or at least that's what he wants you to think. Nikocado has an entire playlist dedicated to his breakdowns while eating, and while this makes it seem like he has a strong dependence on food, that's actually not the case. Nikocado knows that the more shocking the video is, the more viral it becomes, so he piles up more and more food for the thumbnail, knowing that this is what makes people click on the video. And that's the thing, it totally works. In contrast, Matt approaches eating challenges as a professional rather than a means of emotional fulfillment. He views his participation in competitive eating as a career and accepts the challenge as a part of his job. That professional mindset could be a secret sauce for a healthier relationship with food, reducing the risk of developing negative associations with eating. Then there's the YouTube game plan. I already mentioned before that Nikokado's content strategy simply involves getting the most views as possible at any cost. 1,000-calorie mukbangs, check. Bags of chips,
Ooh, I just had Wingstop the other day. I gotta go back. That shit was good as fuck.
check. And 20,000-calorie burgers, check.
Wait, isn't this the one with that Joe Bartolotti that reacted to? He went to there? After seeing this picture, I might go to the gym after or just hit some push-ups because this is ridiculous.
That's what 20,000 calories looks like.
20,000? She is cute. My bad.
Nikocado will eat it all. With every bite caught on camera, he's potentially pushing his calorie count into the red zone, but at the same time, filling his bank account in the process. It's simply just a matter of knowing when to stop, which seems like what Nikocado has had the most trouble with. Matt Stoney's strategy is significantly more controlled. His challenge videos are typically spaced out, with a weekly upload schedule. This allows him to have longer periods between challenges to maintain a more healthier and balanced diet. By spacing out his eating challenges, Matt can better manage his overall calorie intake and ensure that his body has time to recover and adapt between sessions. At the time of this video, his last upload was almost 3 months ago. And let's not forget the exercise regimen, or rather lack thereof. Matt's commitment to regular exercise also plays a crucial role in offsetting the excess calories consumed during eating challenges. These help him burn calories, build muscle mass, and maintain overall fitness. Meanwhile, Nikocado is probably clocking more hours on the couch or filming even more mukbangs rather than on the treadmill. In the end, it's not just about what you eat, but how you eat it, and the mindset you bring to the table. Matt's got their recipe for success down to a science, while Nikocado might need to rethink his menu and mindset if he actually wants to steer clear of health issues down the road. It's because all of this that Matt Stoney takes the virtue of temperance, while Nikocado remains the king of
W
gluttony.
Matt, W
Penguin
Matt.
Zero and Sneeko have always been known to have a strong rivalry between them. From
What did he said to Sneeko? He said something can't unfuck your girlfriend. Yo, that shit was fucking
controversy and
hilarious.
disagreements, the two of them exemplify two very different aspects: humility and pride. Humility is described as the quality of being humble, modest, and down to earth. Meanwhile, pride is defined as an excessive love of one's own excellence. No other YouTuber best represents pride than Sneeko, with controversial views
Dude, not say Prico. Dude, Sneeko have some type of pride? I mean, I don't watch Sneeko that much. But, like, it's just mostly of him trying to, basically what Andrew try to speaking on. Choose the right one, work out, be disciplined, all that stuff.
and a self-proclaimed realist mindset, Sneeko aims to challenge societal norms and influences keep a matrix. Is known for his humble and down-to-earth nature, setting a prime example of modesty and authenticity. He's not afraid to share embarrassing stories, showing how relatable he is. Even when faced with heated conflicts, like his feud with Sneeko, Penguin Zero keeps his cool and responds with logic and humor. The conflict between Sneeko and Critical is a perfect way to answer why they represent their sin or virtue. When I revisited their beef 2 weeks ago, we explored what exactly led to Sneeko to threaten Charlie's life with a gun.
Voice Critical, you want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips.
But a quick summary, in August 2020, the feud between them was marked when Penguin Zero criticized the controversial Netflix film Cuties, sparking a heated exchange with Sneeko.
The fact that Cuties is on Netflix is nothing shy of a crime, in my opinion.
Netflix just gave EDPs a good show to watch. Because there's no way, according to people on the internet, there's no way a show called Cuties about little girls shaking, on the show. Who directed it? Why they say yes to it? And why they say yes to upload it on Netflix? That's disgusting.
Is actual softcore child.
Sneeko would then make his own video praising the movie, while indirectly insulting Charlie. Instead of calmly addressing issues, Sneeko resorts to aggressive
Hold on, cause these niggas might say something ridiculous in the chat. Hold on. Back to the video.
tweets and physical challenges. While Penguin Zero admits his mistakes and values integrity, Sneeko often refuses to acknowledge his own flaws, preferring to keep up a tough guy image.
You got going on the Pokemon cards, your pale face, the G Fuel fridge, the zero drip, the fact you just.
I didn't know you had to be drippy to show out to your audience on YouTube. And what's wrong with Pokemon cards and G Fuel? Charlie, I'm just like Charlie, a nerd, a geek. I need to buy some more anime stuff to keep up with Charlie. But hey, like, I don't see the issue with it.
Just look like you look at the curtain pulled all the way down. You need to get some sun.
The whole situation would take a dramatic turn, as Sneeko would challenge Charlie to a fistfight and would even threaten his life with a gun.
3 months you have continued to melt down about this. The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the Cuties watch party over there at Sneeko's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips.
However, the controversy would be quickly ended by Charlie when he points out all of Sneeko's past controversies, shutting down all of his accusations, and did something that would shock the internet.
Because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said, watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a f***ing imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look stupid here.
Since then, the drama between the two of them has simmered down.
Oh,
Yo, this man became a fucking. Okay, I was gonna ask why do you have a random? I think that's an A. I don't know my guns. I don't know why he have a freaking automatic under his desk, but God forbid a random try to break into his house, try to rob him, and he had to pull out the strap. He may have to bop a nigga. So
overall, the whole conversation went in a totally different direction than I expected. Of course, he's still very passionate about some things, and we still fought on quite a few things. And the reality is, there's just a lot of things that I don't see eye to eye to him on with some of the things he talks about. But overall, I really walked away with a very different impression of Sneeko.
But one thing still remains certain, and it's that Charlie will always be the most humble YouTuber, while Sneak will always suffer due to his pride. During YouTube's boom in the early 2010s, some of the biggest content creators on the platform rose to fame. Two of those being PewDiePie and EDP445. The main difference between them? Well, one of them is a married man who's dedicated to his family, while the other is a confirmed pedophile who had been kicked out of YouTube. This is exactly what makes PewDiePie a great example of the heavenly virtue of chastity, while EDP is the opposite, being the human equivalent of lust. Chastity is described as complete fidelity to one's husband or wife during marriage, or refraining from any sexual activity that's considered immoral. Lust, on the other hand, is someone who often suffers from strong cravings or desire, often of sexual nature. EDP445 was a popular YouTuber known for his explosive personality and often controversial content. However, his career would soon be destroyed as one by one, allegations popped up against him. These allegations were by various girls, talking.
I started watching. Damn, what's up with the voice crack? I started watching EDP during quarantine because I was on TikTok. I seen a random clip of EDP. I found it hilarious. Went on YouTube. I literally spent the whole night till morning watching damn near all of his YouTube videos. And he was actually funny to me. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody have their own different type of humor. EDP was funny to me, and then like a month later, I seen like one of an old video about EDP being a child lover, but then EDP responded to it saying he's not a child lover, and then April happens. Turns out he was a child lover, so disgusting ass individual.
About how EDP had groomed them while they were underage. The catalyst that led to EDP's downfall came immediately after the cupcake incident. On the 18th of April 2021, EDP was caught trying to pick up a cupcake.
Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
However, when EDP arrived, he was instead confronted by a group of people who were all a part of a massive sting operation set up to expose him. The people confronted EDP about his interactions with a decoy 13-year-old girl that the team had set up. This included inappropriate messages and videos, all sent by EDP to a girl that he thought was underage.
You know, nothing that was want to be involved because I'm not like that. You know, well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was...
The situation quickly became one of the most infamous incidents in YouTube history, and as a result, EDP slowly lost everything. Both his main channel and second channel were terminated, and he struggles to find new jobs or even places to live in. Since then, EDP's career has been shrouded in mystery. Some people stated that he had been arrested, while others say he's taken small side jobs to keep himself afloat. Meanwhile, despite living in different countries, PewDiePie and his now wife Marcia kept their connection alive through daily chats and calls, showing how much they cared for each other. Because PewDiePie was determined to see Marcia in person, the two of them managed to move in together.
How's it going, everyone? My name is PewDiePie. The reason why I haven't been uploading videos is because I'm in Italy with my girl, and I'm having a great time, so you should be happy for me.
As PewDiePie navigated through controversies in his career, Marcia remained a constant source of strength. Her unwavering support during these tough times showed the depth of their relationship. Together, they faced challenges head-on, only growing closer as a result. PewDiePie and Marcy's relationship is built on selflessness, kindness, and unwavering support, reflecting the essence of chastity in its purest form. Until now, nobody's really sure what he's been up to, but it's clear that EDP's YouTube career
Is it PewDiePie is in Japan or whatever, or China?
has been thrown under the bus, all because of his lust, while PewDiePie has since retired in Japan with his wife and
Yeah,
newborn
he's in
son.
Japan.
Being kind to one's partner could very easily extend to being kind to others, which is exactly what Corey X Kenshin exemplifies, and in direct contrast, how the sin of wrath best describes that vegan teacher. Kindness is described as the quality of being selfless, compassionate, and merciful. The sin of wrath, in contrast, is a strong feeling of hatred or resentment with a desire for vengeance against others. Vegan teacher exemplifies the sin of wrath through her explosive displays of excess anger, particularly in her YouTube content. While her initial videos started off tame, she later adopted a more sensationalist approach to garner views, often resorting to calling out famous influencers in an aggressive manner. Despite her intentions to promote veganism, her confrontational style alienates potential followers and undermines the seriousness of the cause.
2 brand new Feastable bars, milk chocolate, and
What? Milk chocolate! Milk chocolate comes from a cycle of violence! Are you okay with that? Then stealing the milk that belongs to them? The f is wrong with you?
Meanwhile, Corey Kenshin demonstrates patience and kindness through his consistent advocacy for mental health awareness and social justice initiatives. Despite facing personal challenges, such as the need for frequent breaks from content creation, Corey Kenshin always returns to make a positive impact, both on his audience and through charities all over the world. Even his commitment to addressing issues like unfair video monetization on YouTube reflects his patience in tackling systemic problems over the long term. That's where the main difference between the two crop up. Corey Kenshin approaches issues with patience and understanding, focusing on long-term solutions and positive change. In contrast, vegan teacher's approach is characterized by impulsiveness and aggression, leading to conflicts and controversy. On December 30, 2020, Daz Games posted a reaction video where he criticized a vegan teacher.
The club, we're so glad you're in it.
when I'm in the kitchen, all I want is chicken. So go and yourself.
Just a few days later, on January 2nd, 2021, vegan teacher responded with a video defending herself, but it only caused even more hate towards her.
Mr. Daz, you should be vegan. And you know why you won't be vegan? Because you're too weak.
And that's the main issue with that vegan teacher, her confrontational style of content. This has led to a lot of criticism and backlash, detracting from the credibility of her message and hindering her effectiveness as a vegan activist. In January of 2021, vegan teacher posted a TikTok about Gordon Ramsay, where she sang a song parodying
Not the GOAT. What? Not the GOAT?
one she
Fuck,
sang
you
in
mean
front of
Jordan
a
Ramsay?
McDonald's.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song and change your entire menu to be vegan from now on.
Ramsay then responded with a duet video of his own, where he ate lettuce, spat it out, and jokingly called her a vegan donut before eating a beef burger.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan
As long as
donut.
you're vegan from now on.
The vegan teacher then replied with a video that was taken down by TikTok. On March 19, 2021,
Wait, so this guy be the one with Joe Biden Larcy because she got some situation with him.
Ramsay uploaded a video titled Gordon Ramsay Goes Vegan for Steak, where he announced that he was finally going vegan for lunch. In the video, Ramsay cooked an eggplant steak and shared his recipe. The vegan teacher misinterpreted Ramsay's statement about going vegan and sarcastically congratulated him in a song. However, when she realized he wasn't actually going vegan, she criticized Ramsay for animal cruelty, calling him the devil and comparing him to Adolf Hitler.
Hello, students. Today we're going to talk about the devil. The devil's name is Gordon Ramsay. You write to me and you tell me how Gordon Ramsay is different from Hitler.
Then on July 6, 2000,
How you compared to a chef to a man that did genocide?
2021, the vegan teacher dropped a diss track against Gordon Ramsay on her YouTube channel. The video received overwhelming dislikes, with 11,000 dislikes compared to only 1,000 likes.
By the way, why is Gordon Ramsay so despicably vegan-phobic when he could so easily turn it around and decisively be a vegan ally? Be vegan fantastic.
That's some good meat. Pause. I gotta try me some rib next time.
At the end of the day, Corey Kenshin remains humble and approachable, engaging with criticism constructively and encouraging his audience to respond with kindness. Vegan Teacher, on the other hand, often reacts defensively to criticism, further fueling conflicts and reinforcing negative perceptions of her behavior. On YouTube, it's clear how many creators value and respect Corey, while most people just make fun of the Vegan Teacher. Because of that, it's clear to see how kindness will always pay, instead of being a wrathful person. Greed is described as a strong and selfish desire to have more of something, most often money or power, while charity, on the other hand,
So charity is gonna be Mr. Beast, but who is he?
is described as a willingness or even desire to help others and better the world, no matter the cost to one's own self. Logan Paul's journey in the spotlight has been marked by a very prominent theme: greed. While he initially gained fame through his vlogs, his pursuit of wealth and fame seems to overshadow everything else. From questionable promotions to controversial stunts, Logan's actions often raise eyebrows and spark debates. His relentless pursuit of success at times comes across as driven more by greed than by a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world. On the exact opposite hand, when it comes to making a charitable difference, Mr. Beast is a name that resonates with millions or even billions across the globe. His philanthropic endeavors on YouTube have earned him admiration and respect. Whether it's planting trees, feeding the hungry, or supporting individuals in need, Mr. Beast's generosity knows no bounds. His commitment to using his platform for positive
The fact that he, prime example, great example, the fact that he gets hate for making 1,000 deaf people hear and 1,000 blind people could see for the first time, he gets hate for that because he makes money out of those two videos. Yeah, how else he will have the money to make those type of videos? He needs the money from the video to make videos like these. You criticizing him for using disabled people for money is just dumb.
change has inspired a wave of compassion among his followers. Through his elaborate challenges and giveaways, he not only provides financial assistance, but also spreads hope and joy to those facing hardships. This is what makes Logan Paul the personification of greed, while Mr. Beast is charity. One of the most significant differences between Logan Paul and Mr. Beast is their approach to fame and influence. Logan Paul's pursuit of fame often seems to be driven by self-promotion and attention-seeking behavior. While he does have a massive following, his involvement in controversies and scandals has raised questions about his credibility and ethics. In fact, one of Logan Paul's biggest controversies in recent years have been related to his failed crypto project called CryptoZoo. At first, the game received criticism for its use of stock images and did not receive a positive reception. In December of 2022, CoffeeZilla, a YouTuber known for uncovering cryptocurrency scams, aired a 3-part series on his YouTube channel, exposing the game's lack of functionality despite raising millions of dollars from investors.
CryptoZoo.co. I am so excited about this project. It's so fun. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
A fun game that earns you money. How much did you guys make from CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around $15,000 US.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000. $500,000 Australian,
Funny.
which is $500,000 in CryptoZoo.
Shut up! No, you haven't.
The criticisms included concerns
Y'all put that much money. Damn, 500K, 120K, 50, 15.
about
Damn.
marketing the game to children,
That's
launching it
ridiculous.
several months before its announcement, and allowing the team to purchase large amounts of cryptocurrency to inflate its value. In response, Logan released a video refuting the allegations and threatened legal action against CoffeeZilla, but did not provide further details on the legal and developmental issues with CryptoZoo.
I watched a 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money.
The response was later removed by Logan after all the backlash. A year later, in January of 2024, Logan initiated a program offering partial refunds to fans who agreed not to pursue legal action against him, which was seen by his audience as an easy way for him to avoid getting sued. It was obvious in the whole crypto scam that Logan's goal was merely to milk the most amount of money out of the project, but when he was caught in the act, he quickly scrambled and tried to cover it up. Meanwhile, MrBeast uses his platform to promote charitable causes and inspire others to give back. His transparency and integrity in his philanthropic efforts have earned him the trust and admiration from his audience, even going as far as to make a whole channel dedicated to it called Beast Philanthropy. His biggest projects include building wells in Africa, adopting an orphanage, and even building an entire town. All of these videos require tons of funding to be accomplished, but MrBeast isn't facing any issues in this regard. Logan's quest for short-term gains through questionable means may lead to negative consequences for both himself and those around him. While he may have achieved success in terms of fame and fortune, his legacy remains tarnished by controversy and doubt. Logan's focus on short-term monetary gains is pretty similar to what Sniper Wolf is doing right now, except she is much more lazier. This brings us to sloth versus diligence. Sloth is an excessive laziness or the failure to act and utilize on one's talents, while diligence means to be hardworking and zealously seek for something with all of one's heart, strength, and might. Sniper Wolf's behavior is characterized by slothfulness, particularly in what many consider to be lazy reaction videos. But that isn't all. Even her responses to criticism and conflict could be associated with sloth. Sniper Wolf has been involved in many public feuds and controversies, including the most recent one involving YouTuber Jack's Films. This is mainly due to the fact that she's been stealing content from other creators and quote-unquote reacting to them while offering little to no original content of her own. Meanwhile, CoffeeZilla is a complete opposite of sloth, and instead exemplifies diligence through his extensive investigative work, particularly in exposing online scams and fraudulent schemes. In his videos, he delves deep into the tactics employed by fake gurus who promise quick wealth, but often prey on vulnerable individuals. Rather than demonstrating diligence in resolving conflicts or improving her content, Sniper Wolf would instead dox the people she does not like, and engaging in behavior that compromises the safety and well-being of others.
You literally went to this man crib, posted on Twitter, and you think you thought you was in the right. You think it was okay to post that shit. You're lucky he didn't sue you for that. I'm pretty sure you could sue someone for doing that shit.
Her reluctance to address criticism or take responsibility for her actions
Still bad,
highlights a
though.
lack of diligence and accountability, especially with her completely fake apology to Jack's Films. These are in direct contrast to CoffeeZilla's approach to investigating and addressing issues. CoffeeZilla meticulously uncovers the strategies used by scammers, from leveraging cult of personality dynamics to exploiting once legitimate money-making methods. Ultimately, CoffeeZilla's diligence and integrity sets him apart as a trusted source of information and advocate for consumer protection, while Sniper Wolf's behavior reflects a lack of diligence and accountability in her approach to content creation and conflict resolution. MrBeast's copycats are everywhere on YouTube, and while they try their best to gain as much money and fame as possible, all they truly gain is envy. Envy is the complete opposite of kindness. It's the sin of jealousy over the blessings and achievements of others, while kindness is being compassionate towards others. Through their attempts to imitate MrBeast's success without embodying the genuine kindness and philanthropy that define his brand, these copycats usually just prioritize copying MrBeast's extravagant giveaways and attention-grabbing stunts in hopes of achieving similar levels of fame and fortune. A great example of this is A4, also known as a Russian MrBeast copycat. Not only are its crazy pranks and challenges similar to MrBeast's videos, his biggest issue is the fact that A4 had apparently been stealing MrBeast's thumbnails and was simply just photoshopping his own face over MrBeast.
Who seems to not only steal numerous aspects of Mr. Beast's videos, but
That's a crazy
additionally
comment.
many other large English-speaking creators, remarketing it to a non-English-speaking audience who may not be completely aware of the creators from which the content is being stolen.
A4 didn't even try to deny it and replied to the controversy on his Instagram, saying that him stealing thumbnails wasn't a big deal and that he was 10,000 times better than MrBeast. In direct contrast to Envy, Markiplier epitomizes kindness through his genuine and compassionate
My nigga
interactions
Mark.
with his audience and philanthropic efforts. As a prominent YouTuber, Markiplier Markiplier consistently demonstrates empathy and generosity, often using his platform to spread positivity and support charitable causes. His dedication to making a positive impact on others' lives is evident in his involvement with various charitable initiatives, including raising money for campaigns such as Save the Children and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. However, Markiplier's kindness extends beyond his online presence, as he frequently engages with fans, offering words of encouragement and support to those in need. His authentic and caring demeanor fosters a sense of community and belonging among his followers, making him a beloved figure in the YouTube community. While both Markiplier and MrBeast copycats may attract attention through their content, their underlying intentions and impact on their audience differ significantly. Markiplier's kindness is rooted in genuine empathy and a desire to uplift others, whereas the envy-driven actions of MrBeast copycats lack authenticity and sincerity. David Dobrik has vanished from the face of YouTube.
Damn. Yeah. Okay, damn. Can you just let me just end off the damn my reaction? Sorry I wasn't talking that much. I was honestly in my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm probably talking too much. Let me just relax a little bit. And plus, I'll be stirring too to make myself look bad. But that's the end of this video reaction. Hope you guys like it. Come subscribe to the channel. I'm out.